Do you ever wonder what happens to all the clothes and shoes and jewelry and countless other things inside the luggage that gets lost by the airline industry? Well, if it's never claimed, it winds up in Scottsboro, Alabama, at a place that's become famous for selling the contents of unclaimed baggage at 20 to 80% off retail prices. Brenda Cantrell is here to show us some of the weird and wonderful things that you can find at this really interesting store. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. I can't believe you came up here with a surfboard and giant oars and all kinds of other things.
I'm sure the people that passed me in the drive thought, what kind of road trip is she going on?
Right? I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, this place is just across the state line, about, what, 2.5 hours from Nashville?
Yes, it's a beautiful, easy drive. It's a fantastic day trip, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of people from Nashville do make that trip regularly because the deals are so good.
They are, and you never know what you're going to find when you get there. I mean, we stock upwards of 7,000 unique items a day, and it could be a surfboard.
Yeah, and this one would sell for what?
About $75.
Not bad.
Not bad, and what's great about it is, you know, these are pre-owned items, and you can tell somebody really put their effort into making sure their feet were going to stay on that board. It's been used nicely.
Yeah, that
seasoned.
A nice vintage suitcase here.
Yes, we get some of these great vintage suitcases. I mean, people think, you know, that it's sat in their closet for years, and now it's cool to travel with these. And so we don't get many. Normally we get black rolling Samsonites, but
right.
but
I bet you got a bunch of those. But you could get a good price on a piece of luggage or a set of luggage.
Oh yes. I mean, all of our inventory is anywhere, like you said, from 20 to 80% off suggested retail. You know, it depends on lots of different factors, the brand and how dated the item is, if it's the newest electronic, or my goodness, for jewelry, we do about half the appraisal value.
Wow. So
we currently have a $42,000 bracelet in our store that we're selling for $21,000.
Wow, that's amazing. Or you could get yourself a parachute.
Yes.
Wow.
This is not the first packed parachute we've ever gotten. This is the second one. And due to safety reasons, of course, we're not going to sell this, but it's pretty interesting to hear about these things.
Yeah. One time when I was down there, I saw a prosthetic leg.
Yes.
I mean, how sad to lose that.
It is, but you know what we do with a lot of those items is we donate them as well to a lot of organizations that can benefit from the things that we don't necessarily sell in the store, may not sell in the store.
Right. Oars here for paddleboard, I guess?
Yes, I was very excited about these. These came in yesterday, and when we were talking about these, they said, they're so big, I don't know if they're going to fit in the vehicle. I said, the bigger the better. Get them in there.
Yeah, really. What are the most common things that you get?
Of course, clothing is the #1 thing, but electronics are huge. You know, when people, we don't just get unclaimed baggage. The airlines have spent 90 days trying to reunite bags with their owners, and over 99.9% of the time, those bags are reunited. And then those that aren't, we pay for those bags sight unseen after the individual has received a settlement from the airline. But we also get things that are left in overhead compartments and back seat pockets. Electronics, earbuds, noise-canceling headphones, of course. But then we get lap blankets and stuffed animals and neck pillows. But electronics, they're just so slim and small, and you know, they just slide them in the back pocket when they're going to take a quick nap, and then when they get to their destination, they don't realize it till hours later that it's not there.
Yeah.
And the airlines do not cover carry-on items because you as the passenger are the one legally liable for that.
Right.
So we get quite a bit of those types of things.
You scored a great dress this week, the one that you're wearing right now.
I did. Yes. This designer dress normally retails for about $300, and I found it 2 days ago for $75 with the tag still on it.
Diane von Furstenberg?
Yes, it is.
Impressive.
Yes,
That's really nice.
And employees have to wait 3 days to buy items, so it's not like we get first pick. That is certainly not the case.
Yeah.
Because we have a store full of 3-day-old items, if you will, and it's just a fabulous place to come see.
Now, you've been there 18 years.
Yes.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen?
Oh my goodness. You know, we have all these fantastic found treasures on display around the store so people can see them. But I think the ones that take the cake for me are the wedding dresses, the men's wedding bands, and then the taxidermied animals that we get.
No.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. I mean, we've had a live rattlesnake show up one time, and we let him go to the cemetery behind us. You know, dead or alive, can't comment.
Find a good home.
That's right. But, you know, moose antlers and taxidermy, you know, deer busts and snake skins and things like that. It's just crazy what people travel with.
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh, wow. I tell you. All right, so it just takes us, what, 2.5 hours to get to
Yes, I
from
mean,
Nashville?
you just take, you know, the interstate down, like you're going to Chattanooga, you take 24 down there, but at the South Pittsburgh exit, you go on US 72 west to Scottsboro, and it's about 30 minutes from the state line, 4-lane the whole way, beautiful drive.
Fun. Yeah. All right, it is worth the road trip. I've made it before, and it's so fun.
It's a fantastic girls' road trip, I'll put it that way.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, Brenda, thanks so much for bringing this fun stuff,
me.
and there's lots more in Scottsboro just down the road. For more information, you can check out their website. It's unclaimedbaggage.com.